Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 761. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, guys?
Okay, so we got some more news. What do we have, Chris?
So there was actually some pretty interesting Star Wars news today, and I was pretty excited when I read this. Apparently, it's been confirmed that Jimmy Smits is going to have a cameo in Rogue One. Now, of course, Jimmy Smits plays Senator Bail Organa, the adopted father of Leia, one of the founding members of the Resistance. And I'm super excited for this because his cameo makes so much sense, because this would literally be right before he died.
Right.
Like hours or days before he died in episode 4. So
Wow.
I think it's great that he's coming back. And I'm really excited about this. It may sound like small news, but depending on what he does, it could be pretty big.
Wow. That's huge. And he's also older, too.
Yeah,
You know,
so it fits.
it does fit.
It fits.
Wow. I tell you, like, after this, that's the main movie we're waiting for. Rogue One.
Doctor Strange as well.
Doctor Strange, but Rogue One's the main thing besides Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else besides that?
No, honestly, it's funny you brought that up, because my friends and I were talking about what other movies are coming out this year. There's not really much left. There's Doctor Strange, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Rogue One. I guess Assassin's Creed, but I'm not really crazy about that. There's some news about the Nintendo system. Off the top of my head, the NX, another Mario game. Let me tell you something. I love Nintendo. So this stuff about, going to be like a classic console, and Mario and Zelda, and God, if there's a Metroid. Yeah, they said that there's going to be a Pokemon game as well, apparently.
Now, what happened with the Pokemon Go? They screwed that up, the game?
I gotta tell you, I don't know. I don't play still, but two of my friends have told me, they're like, it's really messed up.
They ruined it, right?
For some reason. I don't know why, but...
Wow. That's nuts. I'm about to delete mine because I don't really play it anymore. It got its craze, and it's over for me anyway. That's what I'm looking for, the NX1. Well, not NX1. That was Enterprise. NX. That was another thing. Star Trek Discovery. The news that it's before Kirk really nerves the crap out of me, because I wasn't really a huge fan of Enterprise, and Enterprise was before Kirk. Mm-hmm. So I just feel as a writer myself, you limit yourself to what you can actually write about, because you can't say certain things or do certain things, but you know what's going to happen after Kirk, after that generation. It's like you can't blow up. You can't do it. Like, you're kind of limited. I would do a Star Trek fresh from right after Voyager. You could do whatever you want. You could, now you can't. If you do anything, it kind of like craps all over the history of like Kirk, because Kirk accomplished a lot more than other Starfleet captains. He encountered the Romulans, all these different things, and then they keep taking it away from him. I don't like that, so we'll have to see. All right. Let me just talk about box office a little bit for Suicide Squad, because we do have, I believe it hasn't, we don't know what the numbers are today, but we do know that it has an overseas $28 million, which that's pretty good, actually. For the day that it started, So I'm just wondering how this movie's going to do, though. Oh, now it's 29,600,000. Production budget was $175 million, and we don't even. From what we hear, the marketing and all that other stuff is ginormous. So I'm going to go see Suicide Squad on.
I think it's going to do pretty well. I think financially it's going to do pretty well, and I think they're going to. I think we're going to hear that they're definitely moving forward with the sequel that they already announced.
You think it's doing $1 billion?
I don't think it's doing $1 billion. No.
But if it does at least $900 million, right? Then
I'd be shocked if it even got to that.
Wow.
Honestly, I think it's gonna do well. These numbers where they're saying between 750 and 800 million, I don't see that. I think it's possible, but I got to tell you, between what happened with Batman versus Superman and the quality of this movie, no offense to anybody who likes it, but I don't see it. I don't see it making that much, but it might. Hey, who knows?
It might. It just seems to me that past couple months, these movies are finding very much a hard time making back its budget and marketing. And I'm not just saying for one movie, I'm saying for a few, actually. So we're going to have to check these box office numbers. And for the life of me, I don't know why these movies are being released so late overseas. Like, what's the deal with that? What happens? I mean, is Suicide Squad going to be released everywhere?
Well, let me tell you, if it doesn't get released in China, that's a problem. That's a big problem.
Yeah. That could be what, 200 million right there? Or
yeah, around, yeah.
Yeah, 200 million lost right there. And, all right. Well, I think we're getting the numbers for Friday tomorrow morning. And then we'll have the numbers for Saturday and Sunday nights. So we'll have a better handle on Jason Bourne and Star Trek Beyond and that other movie that I'm not going to name that I talk about a lot. So, all right, guys. On that note, take care. Bye for now.